Hey everyone, Real Film Reviews at you again. We're going to do a little something different this time. We are going to talk about a movie, but right now we are going to celebrate 50 years of Jaws. We just got out of the theater about 10 minutes ago and seen Jaws on the big screen for the first time, and it was quite a spectacle.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. I grew up watching that movie a lot, so it was good to see it on the big screen.
You know, it's funny. This is the second time that I've seen this movie all the way through.
Really? Okay.
2 years ago, my son was obsessed with sharks, and we tried to find every kind of shark movie. And so we tried to put in Jaws, and I had a physical copy, and I'm like, you know what? Never seen this all the way through. And
did he watch it? Or you? No, he didn't.
No, because of
possibly scaring him and all that. Yeah,
that, and plus the boring scenes of just talking.
He was
shark.
He would lose interest quick. Yeah.
But yeah, Jaws turns 50 years old this year. I think it was a little while back was the actual date, but they decided to release it for I think a week.
Something like that, yeah.
This is Friday, August 29th, and I think they put it out yesterday, the 28th, and I think it's playing through next week.
Now, I got a pretty cool story. I remember my aunt telling me, this is probably about a month or so ago, we were talking about the 50 years coming up, and she was like, the first time it came out in theaters, she said, for about 6 months or so, probably longer than that, no one would go in the water at the beach.
I've actually heard that story from other people too back in the day.
Because it freaked them out so much that they were like, "No, hell no, I'm not going."
Like it's not a monster, you know. It's a shark. It's a real creature, and people were scared. And I was thinking, like, I don't hear much about shark attacks anymore.
No, I mean, what was it like just a few months ago? Or was it last year? They did have some shark attacks somewhere in California, I think it was. I can't remember.
Yeah,
they did have shark attacks. Like not recent, but not too long ago.
So we're gonna do a little. This ain't going to be a long video, but we're going to talk about the movie a different way. But I want to get some stuff out of the way. Like, of course, the movie was released in 1975. Like I said, 50 years, starring Roy Scheider,
Robert Shaw,
and Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss.
There's others too, but right now I didn't do too much preparing. I just know those three names. So. The wife, Brody's wife.
Yeah.
I think that she was married or related to someone that Steven Spielberg knew. Oh, so she got in the movie. Okay. And I think the Jaws movies are her only movies, acting credits.
Oh, wow.
I could be wrong, but I felt like I heard that. If I'm wrong,
put in the comments.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Directed by Steven Spielberg, of course. He did a little intro at the beginning of the movie, too, talking about, the 50th anniversary and what better way they could do it is restore it in 4K. So the movie looked good for a movie from 75. It really did. Yeah.
See, they did the same thing like I was telling them inside when we were watching the movie. They did the 50th anniversary for Blazing Saddles, and I went and seen that, and Mel Brooks did a little interview at the beginning of it, just like they did with Jaws, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's crazy that Mel Brooks is still alive.
90,
dude, I think he's 99.
99, okay.
Or 100. One of them. Can you imagine living to 100?
No.
Off topic, but
no, I don't want to.
I'll be 40 in 2 months, and I think I'm okay. I think that I'm good.
Yeah,
no, I'm joking. I
can't. I don't want to live 99 years or 100 years. That's too long.
But a story that I heard about this movie is that, like, back in the day when they released movies, they would put it in certain places for a little bit, and then they would move it to another place.
Right.
But this movie was, I think, released, and then it did so well that they went ahead and put it out everywhere. Like,
Okay.
it was one of the first movies to ever do that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I think there's a little more to it, but like I said, this is kind of a spontaneous thing. So,
No, what was
like I said, if I'm wrong, look it up. But
what was the story that you were saying about the prop sharks and stuff like that? They used one of them and something happened.
I think there was 3 of them.
3. Okay.
And they all broke. I think
They all broke. Okay.
putting them in that salt water, you know.
Yeah, it screwed them all up. Yeah.
And Steven Spielberg even said that like he had no faith in the movie because of all the problems that he had.
Thought it was going to be a big flop,
but it became a huge hit, and with the effectiveness, I don't know if that's a word, but of the sharks, they say they didn't work. It's still they weren't functioning,
right?
But it worked. Everything they did with it, the pop-ups for everything out of the water, and just him just going in the water with the fin, just everything.
Nothing was working right.
It did not look fake.
Yeah, it didn't look fake, but it also wasn't working right because everything was breaking on him. But apparently, it worked.
Apparently, there was a rumor that George Lucas, who's real good friends with Steven Spielberg, one night before filming or something, climbed into one of the mouths of the shark as a prank, and he broke it. I don't know how true that is. I heard that on something. I thought that was funny.
That'd be pretty funny, though.
Yeah, and then 2 years later, he creates one of the biggest movies ever made.
Yep. It was good seeing it on the big screen, that's for sure.
It was. And the music, too, by John Williams. I tell you what, John Williams' music for all of his movies. He created the most iconic movie scores of all time and themes. The Jaws, one of the most familiar noises. And then it gets faster.
Literally, that was one of the most played theme songs in like high school band. Like,
you know, Steven Spielberg.
Crazy.
I think he hated the score at first.
Really?
Like I said, he had no faith in it, and then they gave him this. He's like,
it makes sense, yeah.
But I think they did something else. But I think he went ahead and went with this music, and of course, like you said, one of the most iconic things. But John Williams.
John Williams
scored movies, like the biggest movies ever. Like he scored Jaws, all the Star Wars movies.
Yep.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana
Superman,
Jones theme. Yep.
Christopher Reeves. That theme. Oh man, Jurassic Park.
Yep.
There's some others in there too. I can't think of them, but yeah. The movie, I think, was made for $9 million.
You want to tell them what happened just earlier in the movie?
Oh, I'm there. I'm just throwing in a little facts at the beginning, but yeah, the movie I think cost $9 million, and it ended up making like $400 and something.
Yeah, it was like $400 million overall. Man. Yeah,
big movie, and it was so good to see that movie on the big screen. I had no problem. Oh, it was good. I had a good time. So
if you've never seen it, go see it.
You should go see it this week.
Before
Only
it's gone.
in theaters for a week before it's gone. It's worth it. But as you can see, Corbett's here with us. Jordan was here, but he had to go because he has to work in the morning. So he wanted to do it, but he backed out this time. But we'll get him again. There's other stuff coming up. We're gonna go see it. Back to the Future is coming to theaters on Halloween. But okay,
it's whatever.
We're still. I'm going. So yeah, everybody did good in this movie.
I like Richard Dreyfuss's character in there.
Yeah. Robert Shaw, who was
Quinn.
Quentin.
Or I think it's Quentin.
Quentin. I'm gonna go Quentin if I'm wrong.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But yeah, apparently he was drunk the entire time.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense the way
and
the way he was acting.
Yeah, so he
and he passed away not too long after the movie was released.
I think late 70s, early 80s. I'd have to look into it again, but yeah, he wasn't around much longer.
Why do I have a feeling that 78 comes to mind that he died? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, his introduction is great.
Yeah.
When he scratches his nails on his board. Hearing that in the theater though was really man.
No,
that sent a shiver in my spine.
Yeah, I caught the chills with it.
Oh my god! But his introduction is great. Everyone did good in this movie. Okay, the beginning, of course, with the girl Chrissy. She's running. What's your name? Chrissy.
Just met. Okay, I'm gonna take my clothes off.
Yeah, the guy goes, "What's your name?" She goes, "Chrissy." What are you doing? Swimming. And then she gets in the water.
Bad.
Probably one of the most iconic movie openings of all time.
Oh
yeah. She had people pulling her in the water, and apparently they needed sounds of her drowning, so they poured water in her face.
Yeah.
And then come to find out years later, that's called waterboarding. I don't think that was a thing then.
I don't think it was a thing in 75. Yeah.
But she did all right. Richard Dreyfuss. I always liked Richard Dreyfuss.
And then the kid passes out on the beach. Didn't even freaking help her.
Oh, yeah. The dude drowned. He didn't drown. He was drunk.
No, he just passed out. Yeah.
But,
thanks for the help, dude.
So yeah, so we get that attack, and Roy Scheider,
who's the sheriff,
plays Sheriff Brody, which he was great. That scene whenever they wake up in the morning, about being in the yard, and she's like, in Amity you say yard,
in the yard,
and how did he say it? In the yard, not too far from the car. I always thought that was funny.
How I saw you from New York. I was like, what?
Amity. Is that related to the Amityville Horror? Was that supposed
to be? Well, that's Amityville.
Mentally ill from Amityville? Accidentally kill your family? No, let's see. We just got out, so we're kind of spitballing right now, but yeah, Brody wanted to close the beach because shark attack.
Because they found her body on the beach, washed up on the beach.
That fucking mayor, it's all his. Everything is his fault. It's all his fault.
It's all about money. He's just trying to make that money.
$100. That's what he is. That's $100. It's like, dude, someone got attacked by a shark. Just close the beach.
Stop being a fucking prick, okay?
That scene too, also that gives me chills too, is later on when little Alex Kittner goes out the whole thing. He's on it, and it's the underwater shot, and then the shark goes, but it's the shark's point of view. It goes, and then it cuts to Alex Kittner freaking out,
and you see the shark jumping up at him.
Yeah, you see the shark's fins like his side fins, but you can't see it. And then you see the kid getting hurt, and you see the water around him turning to blood. That's really effective.
Yeah.
It didn't look fake at all. So, like I said, movie from 1975.
See, and like, it was kind of like a messed up thing to have a kid getting killed in a movie back then.
Yeah.
So it was like really
it's
brutal.
Like a taboo kind of thing. No one likes to kill kids in movies, but I always like it when they do. I know it sounds bad. It's not what I mean. I'm just saying because you're pushing the envelope.
Yeah, you're
That's what I
pushing
like,
it to the edge, especially in 75. Yeah.
So little Alex Kittner, he gets eaten. Um,
Then everyone gets rushed off the beach.
yeah, that's when
and then the mom. Yeah.
No. First, of course, it's the introduction to Quint. With the board and the way he talks, it does sound like he's drunk.
Oh yeah.
Because there's a scene.
He was messed up.
Because there's a scene later where Brody and Cooper. Is it Cooper or Hooper?
It's one of them. I think it was Cooper.
We're gonna go with that. If we're wrong, like I said, oh well.
They got comments. You could post on the comments.
Tell me I'm wrong. But they have a scene where they're in the boat, and then they're both drinking.
Yep.
And you can tell that Brody's doing the fake drunk.
Yeah, you can tell.
But Robert Shaw's Quentin, the way he talks, he almost sounds like Farmer Fran from Waterboy. We live upon another day. We live upon another day.
That's what he sounded like.
Yeah. So they wanted to get the shark.
He was so messed up.
All these people come in and try to kill it, and they go out in the water, and that's when Cooper shows up.
Trying to collect that $3,000.
Yeah, everybody wants that $3,000, and so they end up getting a shark. And this scene gets me because it's out of nowhere. Okay, so they have the shark on the beach. Not on the beach, on the pier.
Yeah, on the pier.
Yeah, so they got him, and he's hanging there. And the crew that caught him, it's these 4 supposedly tough guys. They had this one dude in a green, like a chunky dude with a green camouflage like jacket on, okay? And he don't have a whole lot of dialogue, but when you hear him, he's got this deep like, hey, what are you talking? Something like that. He's got that accent, okay? But
he's got that Boston accent.
So then he says, what kind of shark is this? Or something into that. And Cooper goes, that's a tiger shark. That guy with that voice, the tough voice, when he says tiger shark, that dude turns around and goes, oh, what? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, what? I always found that weird.
It was weird.
Like, what are you talking about? It's a tiger shark. Oh, what?
God, this is stupid.
So yeah, the dude don't think it's the right shark, so they cut it open. They eventually have to cut it open, pulling the stuff out. I leaned over to Jordan. I said, of course I know the shark is fake because they didn't cut into a real shark,
right?
But if you notice, like the angle, okay, when he's pulling out all the fish. It's all wet, so he's kind of moving around.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like he's rubbing on rubber.
Yeah.
You noticed that?
I noticed that too. And I thought it was pretty cool too. So when he's pulling all the stuff out of the shark, he pulls out a license plate, and sure enough, it said Louisiana. And I thought that was pretty cool.
So yeah, we're from Louisiana, if anybody didn't know. So, not telling you where because you ain't coming to my house. But
don't show up at my house.
No, don't show up at my house. Yes.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
That the scene where they're out in the water in the middle of the night, and Cooper gets on his scuba gear and he dives down because they found a boat in the middle of the water that was sinking. Well, he goes down and he finds the big hole at the bottom of the boat where the shark bit into it,
and he gets the tooth.
And he finds the tooth, but then he starts looking at it again, and all of a sudden.
Yeah.
A head pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And there's a loud orchestra music that just blares in the background. And his friend Jordan
jumped almost out of his fucking seat.
He almost kicked the fucking tray.
The little tray that folds in, he almost kicked it up. It was so funny. I knew something like that was coming, but I forgot it came with a loud music sting. Like, and then the head just comes out. Jordan almost kicked that fucking. Oh my god, it was so funny.
I laughed so hard my damn stomach was hurting.
Dude, he scared me a little bit. The scene didn't scare me. He scared me, but I didn't jump like him. It just like
He jumped
like
out.
fucking pussy. No, but yeah, he scared the shit out of him.
Oh, that was funny.
The next video that I do with Jordan, we're gonna bring it up again.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
But yeah, so he dropped the key, not the key, the tooth.
The tooth, yeah.
Yeah, so he didn't get the trying to tell that mayor to close the beach, which I was telling Jordan in there too. When they first show the mayor,
Yeah.
when he gets out of the car, he's wearing that light blue jacket with the white anchors on
Yeah.
it. I want that.
You want that?
I want that jacket.
You want that jacket?
I'll wear it everywhere. I don't give a shit. I'll wear it everywhere.
And maybe there'll be some true fans out there that will know what it is.
I know what that is. Or not. I don't know.
Yeah, you can be like, what the fuck is he wearing?
Like, what is wrong with him? Let's just stay away from him. Go away. But
This is a retarded jacket he's wearing. I'm kidding.
so they had another attack again, and this time Brody's son was involved. Didn't die, but he got in that mayor's face.
Yeah, some dude that was pedaling out to him got eaten. I don't know who that was. I forgot who that was.
It was just a guy, and his leg fell in the water.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Man, so yeah, Brody's had enough. It's like, yeah, we're closing this, and the mayor just
still not wanting to close.
No. This is where he had to sign it to close. He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to. Yeah,
but
he does it anyway because he realized because this kid was there.
You know, another thing too, where before Alex Kittner gets eaten, when that old man comes up to Brody. And I forgot what he said to him.
I forgot too. I know what you're talking about.
He said, "That's some bad hat, Harry." Which Bad Hat Harry is the name of a either movie or TV studio.
Did not know that. Holy crap,
like Lucasfilm and stuff like that. It's called Bad Hat Harry, and that's where he got the name from. The movie.
That's pretty cool.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Bryan Singer. The guy who directed, he's did a few movies, but two movies that I know for sure that he did was X-Men from 2000 and X2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's apparently too. He likes the little boys in real life.
Yes.
Allegedly. But yeah, let's get happy again. So we're talking about this movie. So what is it? They decide hire Quint, which is, you know what's crazy? Thinking about Quint, when he his first few scenes in the movie, he's got this little dude with him. Yeah. And then when they get to the last part of the movie, that dude's gone.
He's gone, yep. I noticed that too, yep.
Yeah. So
that always confuses me.
Yeah, so what's he so he gets them to go. And they're out there trying to get it. They do what are they called? The yellow barrels.
Yeah, it's a way of tracking them to keep tabs on it. Yeah.
So they can't get them. So it's nighttime, and they go swapping their scar stories.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I did this, and they're like back and forth with Cooper and
Quint.
And
Cooper pulls up in his shirt. He said, "Just broke my heart." I was like, "Wait, what?"
He was drunk.
Yeah,
that was funny. But no, when they were laughing about scars, and Brody, he has a scar, I guess, down right here, and he tries to look, but he's like, nah, he's worried about it.
Yeah.
And then he talks to him, Quint, about another scar. And he tells the story of the USS Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Apparently it's a true story, I think.
Yeah, I heard
to an
about
extent, that. I think. But, yeah, this scene.
Now, I can't remember if that ship was an actual ship.
No, it is. It was.
It was? Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know the story unless most of what he said was true.
Right.
In which he gives probably, I'd say, top 3
That was a good performance right there.
movie monologues of all time.
Yeah, that was a good moment
If
right
not
there in
number
that
one.
movie.
And he's telling the story about, the shark, and he's like, the black eyes like a doll's eyes.
And then whatever he said.
And then what was it? 3
Whenever they
years
bite
later.
down, the eyes turn white.
Yeah.
That's like, oh wow.
Yeah, that. But I was saying, like, and then 3 years later, we get another great monologue that has to do with blackest eyes, the devil's eyes.
Yep.
I met this 6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face and the blackest eyes.
You got to do that one.
The devil's eye. We're gonna talk about Halloween, around Halloween.
Yeah.
Probably before Halloween, because we're going to watch Back to the Future on Halloween. Definitely. And then they go back to doing what they're doing. What I really love too is that scene where Brody's
Throwing
the chum out there.
Yep.
And he goes out there.
So
He's like, why don't you come chunk some of this shit? Just throws it out, and then the shark comes up
and just pops up out of the water
I
like
love
that.
scene. That is so good.
And he's like, like freaked out right now, and he backs up and he goes, "You're gonna need a bigger boat."
One of the most iconic movie lines ever.
Yes.
But things happen. They're trying to get him. They can't get him, so they want to. They're trying to figure out what to do. So I guess Cooper says they build that little cage, and he gets into that cage. He's going to try to inject the shark in the mouth.
Well, it don't work.
No, it didn't work.
Don't work.
No. Long story short, that cage gets tore up. And I always, for some reason, forget what happens to him.
All he did was just dive deeper.
He went down in the water and hid.
Yeah, and he went and hid. Yeah, he just kind of left them up there to fend for themselves.
Boat gets destroyed and Quint gets eaten.
Yep,
which is a crazy scene. I love
that was
shot
a crazy scene.
When he goes into the shark's mouth and it bites him, he's got the blood coming out of his mouth. He's like, ah! And then that back shot where
he's dragging him.
Where he's laying out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Yeah, where he's dragging him down into the water. Yeah, that was a cool shot.
Oh my god, yeah. So it's like Brody's the only one left, and then he ends up putting one of them little canisters in his mouth earlier on, but it was foreshadowed too, because what's his name? Cooper was like, "Be careful with these; these are gonna explode. It's compressed air."
Yep.
Foreshadow. They're gonna do something with it. He ends up getting it, in his mouth, and he climbs out on the tall part of the tower. The tower, yeah. Boat's going down. He's trying to shoot at the shark.
He's like, show the tank.
Show the tank. Smile, you son of a... Boom!
Blows him all to hell.
And then, Cooper comes back up, and then they get on those two little.
It's like, you missed all the fun, dude, while you were down there.
He's like, I was hiding, huh? Is it safe to come out?
Oh, yeah, he's dead. I'm coming up now.
Yep. Then they go back to shore. Movie ends, and they never made another one after that.
They freaking swam all the way to the shore.
Yeah.
On that little
swim all the way.
Floating shit that they made. That was pretty.
And then they never made another movie. That was it. The end. No, there's 3 more.
Yeah, there's 3 more.
Which I didn't know if you knew, but Jaws is based on a book.
Yes.
By Peter
I don't know
Benchley.
who the author is. Yeah.
Peter Benchley.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a couple of differences in it from what I've heard. I haven't read it, but the mob was involved with something in there. I don't know what. And Brody's wife was having an affair with Cooper.
What? With Cooper?
Yeah. And then Cooper dies.
Wow. Did not know that.
Yeah, and I think he was supposed to die in the movie too, but they changed it. I mean, it's still good.
I guess they decided to go with Quint.
Yeah.
Quint, yeah.
Now, I have seen the last 20 minutes of Jaws 2, where the shark bites the that power cord.
Jaws 2 and 3 was pretty good. The fourth one was not all that great, in my opinion. I mean, y'all might like it, but
the fourth one was a mess. From what I've heard, I still haven't seen it.
I mean, that's what I say when you gotta watch it.
Or all of 2.
3 is pretty good. They got Dennis Quaid in that one. That was pretty good.
Dennis Quaid. But the fourth movie, Michael Caine is in it.
Yeah.
And did you ever hear the quote about what he said?
I don't remember the quote. No.
He was. Someone asked him once if he ever saw Jaws: Revenge, and he goes, "I haven't seen the movie, but I saw the house it built me, and it's lovely." Because he just got it just because he needed to build a house.
That's funny.
He's never. I don't. Maybe to this day he still hasn't seen it.
He probably hasn't.
It's just not really a big deal. There's a lot of actors that don't watch their own movies. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Johnny Depp watches his movies.
That's what I heard. I heard he really doesn't watch. Oh, I mean, maybe Nightmare on Elm Street, because that was his debut movie.
Yeah, off topic. I wonder if people ask Johnny Depp questions about that movie.
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
People ask him, I'm pretty sure, a lot about mostly Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that.
Yeah, Pirates, or probably like movies like Blow and all that stuff like that.
Kind of like, do people talk to Kevin Bacon about Friday the 13th? You know?
I'm pretty sure, because a lot of people want to ask about their debut movie and everything like that. So, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th has done a lot. Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis has said, I'll probably bring this up again in the Halloween review, but she said that up until the movie True Lies, her favorite role of all time was Laurie Strode in Halloween.
Yep, I remember.
I don't know about Halloween 2 or Halloween H2O, Halloween Resurrection.
Well, she did a little interview. I think it was in like 2000. The person that she collaborated with on that, she said that she liked the script and the way it was written and everything like that. So apparently she enjoyed it, I guess, but not as much as the first one or True Lies.
But yeah, True Lies is a great movie.
That's a great movie.
I'm gonna have to get my buddy Josh to.
Yeah, you got to get Josh in there.
Our Josh.
Yeah,
yeah. He loves Arnold movies, especially Terminator 2 and True Lies. But we're gonna have to get him to do it. But
he's gonna enjoy the hell out of that.
Also, too, I think it's Jaws 3 or Jaws 4. One of the actors that played, I was stuck for some reason. One of the actors that played Brody's son, older, was Lance Guest.
Yeah, from Halloween 2.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I think that was Halloween. I think that was Jaws Revenge.
Yeah.
I want to say that was it.
He did a movie in the 80s called The Last Starfighter.
Yes, and that was directed by John Carpenter. No, that was directed by
Nick Castle.
Nick Castle, yeah, you're right.
Nick Castle, Michael Myers himself, who's coming back to play Michael Myers in the new Halloween video game they're doing next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I know that?
Stand-ins and some of the kills.
That's pretty cool.
I saw a picture of him in a mocap
That's
suit.
pretty cool.
Yeah, but I think also Kane Hodder is helping with him.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
But they're both working on that, which that'd be interesting. Off topic, but yeah, Jaws, 1975, 50th anniversary this year.
50 years ago. That's crazy. I wouldn't even thought of.
I wasn't either. Which is still not the oldest movie I've seen.
No, shoot. The oldest movie I've seen was Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, 1922. It's a hard movie to watch.
Yeah, silent movies, they're pretty hard to watch.
Because it's music in the background, and then stuff goes on, and then they say something, and then the words cut the screen.
See, the movie was like, if you notice, like inside the movies, they're talking, but you can't hear them. The entire movie was spoken in German. It was all spoken in German, but they use English subtitles.
I think it would have been good if I would have heard the German and then had
The subtitles, yeah.
subtitles. Yeah,
But yeah, that was a creepy movie. It really was.
Yeah.
Max Schreck playing.
the movie wasn't terrible. It was just hard to follow.
It was, yeah. But it was creepy. If you ever seen that weird rat-looking dude, yeah, that's him. It's really weird, really
He's got the
creepy.
fingers.
Yeah,
Looked like I was trying to fart. But
I still haven't seen the new version. I gotta check that one out.
we got an idea for Nosferatu movies. I'll tell you off camera. It's not a secret, but we've gone on a tangent. We're talking about Jaws and then other things.
Right.
But
That's what we do. It happens, but we stay on topic the majority of the time.
Yes. So, yeah, Jaws. You know the drill, Corbett. Scale of 1 to 10. Your honest opinion.
Scale of 1 to 10. Okay, me personally, with like the way that they're acting in it, the way, even though you could tell in the movie that there were some things that were pretty fake, it was still a very good movie. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Jaws?
Yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10.
These flaws that you mentioned I don't think they affected me at all. Like I was so engrossed. No, I was saying
tell. Like, yeah.
I myself, who can notice stuff like that, I didn't. Me personally, so I am honestly going to give this movie a 9. I'm not a movie critic. He's not a movie critic.
No,
it's our opinion. Okay, so yeah,
still a very good movie.
Yes, very good movie.
Like I said, if you've never seen it, now's the time to go watch it while it's still in the big
6
screen.
more days in theaters. If you get a chance, please go.
It's worth the watch
on the big screen. I wish there's times where I wish that I could, if I had a time machine,
go back in time. Yeah.
I would go back in time and go to the very first showing of like all the most popular movies ever made.
Oh yeah,
Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
I would love to see people's reaction for that movie.
I still like that story that shoot, can't remember his name. He was working at the movie theater at the time Star Wars came out, the first one.
Are you talking about Derek?
Yeah, Derek. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a story that
you got to get him to tell.
I'm gonna have to get him to tell that when I eventually talk about it. It ain't gonna be anytime soon,
right.
But there's a lot of things I'm trying to do with this channel.
You have to do that. You probably have to wait. You probably have to wait a couple more years, but do that for the 50th anniversary of Star Wars. Yeah. 27 will be 50 years.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Star Wars. There's something I was going to say, but I forgot.
But,
also, too, I don't know what this means, but when they were out in the water in the movie, did you see that streak of red?
Yes, I was going to bring that up earlier. I still, to this day, have no idea what the hell that's all about.
I have to look into that, but it's like a comet or something.
Okay, but if any of y'all who have seen the movie, if you know what it is or what the purpose of it was, put it in the comments. I would like to know.
Tell us. So I think that's all we got to say.
Yeah.
This don't have to be a full review. We're just right now celebrating
the 50th anniversary. Yep.
50th anniversary of Jaws. 50 years. Such a classic movie. Steven Spielberg, one of the greatest movie directors. You think about in great movies that have come out with him.
Close Encounter of the Third Kind.
I've never seen it.
That was one of his big breakout movies. It was before Jaws. Very good movie.
Was that movie released in the 70s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either 73 or 74.
Yeah, because I know he did that movie Duel.
Duel, yeah.
It was a TV movie, apparently. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, a long time ago. It's been a while, though.
Yeah. I watched it once, a few years back. Yeah, Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, that was the first movie I went and seen in theaters. Oh.
Yeah, I've tried to tell people this story. It's hard to explain, but I remember going to the theaters young, but I cannot remember. I feel like maybe I saw both of them, but I can't tell if my actual first viewing in a movie theater was 1989 Batman,
yeah,
or 1990 Ninja Turtles.
Right, I remember you saying that.
I can't. I felt like I could see them both on the big screen at the Dollar Theater we have here.
Right.
We had. It's no longer.
Yeah, it's
around,
no longer here.
I feel like, yeah, but I don't know. But yeah, that was. But I did go see Jurassic Park eventually.
Yep, that was. Yep.
But
yeah, Jaws. Like I said, go see it.
Oh,
go see it.
So that's all for us. So please like this video, share this video with your friends
and subscribe,
or enemies. Share it with your enemies. Share it to people you don't like and say, "These fuckers, look at this. look at these." Or, "Here, fuckers, see this." Why do I say fucker? I don't like that. Yes, and subscribe. Comment. Just put us out there.
If there are some things that we missed or that you think we don't know, put it in the comments. That'd be really awesome to read.
One last thing I will mention is that there is a documentary that I've not seen, and it's on YouTube. I don't know if it's on my Blu-ray of Jaws, but I know it's on YouTube because I have it saved. It's a documentary about the making of the movie called "The Shark Still Works" or "Still Doesn't Work." It's something like that. Something about the shark working or not working.
Okay.
It's a it has everything. Oh, and the lady that played Alex Kittner's mom, she would get people in the streets, fans, asking her to slap them in the face. Because when she slapped Brody in the face,
dog piss out of him.
That was the realest sounding slap I've ever heard in a movie. There was no sound effect behind that. That was the actual sound. She slapped the piss out of him.
So she really slapped the piss out of him.
She slapped the piss out of him. And people would go up to her, ask her to do that. And what's funny, too, is that she goes into a restaurant somewheres years later called something about Alex Kittner or something.
Oh, wow.
And she was like, "I played his mom in the movie." And the guy that she was talking to was young Alex Kittner.
What?
Yeah, it's something like that. Like, it's something about a restaurant that he owns or a restaurant that they were at.
Okay.
I don't know. It's one of those stories. But yeah, it's a real story. I forgot to write it down. And apparently, too, that lady was one of the first known celebrities to die from COVID when the COVID stuff came. One of the first names were like released, like just she just got sick and died from it, and it was just out there. Yeah. I think she was the first.
Between her and country singer Joe Diffie, he was reported to died from COVID. I don't know which one, if it was her or if it was him. I don't know.
I say it was her because we're talking about Jaws. Nothing against that guy. I don't know, but it's nothing against him. But we're talking about Jaws.
Country music legend, yeah.
Well, thank you for listening, and yes, like, share, and subscribe. See y'all later.
Peace.